LiberalViewer presents.
So I was especially proud to be a member of the American Civil Liberties Union this week when, within days of NSA contractor Edward Snowden's leak of details about a secret government program collecting up the phone bills of all Americans, the ACLU filed a lawsuit asking a federal court to declare the program unconstitutional and stop the government from doing it. And given the way that some on the right are finally seeing the danger of this NSA spying now that a Democrat is doing it, I was a little surprised to see the Fox News program Your World with Neil Cavuto start the show by reporting the breaking news of the ACLU lawsuit like this.
We're watching a free fall on the Dow. Concerns of the dollars drop against the yen. That's all tonight.
Here's what got that selling going. First, it went after the Bush administration over wiretapping. Now, setting its sights on the Obama administration over snooping. Don't look now, but this is now bad because the ACLU is now suing.
Now, blaming the ACLU lawsuit for selling on Wall Street seems even more speculative than most attempts to blame specific events for stock market fluctuations, and Fox News anchor Shepard Smith's explanation at the beginning of that clip about the drop in the dollar versus the yen seems a more likely explanation, but Fox News anchor Neil Cavuto did then go on to conduct a fairly respectful interview of Alexander Abdo, one of the ACLU lawyers who authored this week's lawsuit, so that strange blaming of the ACLU for the drop in the stock market could have been just some kind of poorly ad-libbed segue, except a few minutes later, Neil Cavuto was back reporting the drop in the stock market like this.
This alert in, we were already down, but news of this ACLU suit through no accident did seem to escalate selling in the later part of the day, hinting not so just lightly here that this is expanding, that this is getting a little bit more ornery.
So that weird accusation that the ACLU caused a drop in the stock market was clearly no accident, though again it was followed by a very positive discussion of the ACLU lawsuit with libertarian Fox News legal analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano, which makes me think that the baseless animus against the ACLU on Fox News I've documented in many previous videos is getting competition from some on the right who finally realize the important role the ACLU plays in protecting the civil liberties of everyone, regardless of partisan affiliation. But I want to know what you think. Is the blind animus against the ACLU on Fox News finally getting real competition from conservatives who recognize the important role of the ACLU in limiting government power? And on the bigger question, what do you think of the ACLU lawsuit asking a federal court to declare the NSA phone bill collection program unconstitutional and stop the government from doing it?
YouTube, you decide.